Welcome back to Let's Play Inside with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we travelled through a very strange world where we joined the ranks of those mindless, husky drones. We had to march, be inspected by those mysterious masked men, and then we had to continue to avoid detection. Now we find ourselves somewhere deep underground. What is down here, I do not know. So what I am going to do is, I'm going to continue moving to the right. I have also managed to map the grab key to somewhere that is not as stupid. It's now the left control button, so it doesn't work. Well, actually it does work with gameplay. Right control just did not work. Either way, let us continue moving. The lights continue to flicker. Not sure what lies ahead. Something lies over there. Strange corpse. Someone trying... No, wait, the dogs. Thought it was a human. I suspect another chase is upon us. Let us hope a ledge is nearby with which I can escape from. Or at least for now, they haven't heard me, but they'll come for me soon enough. Told you so. Well, that one's running off, so we're safe, we're safe. We can swim away from our problems, but we'll need to surface in order to get some more air. I have no idea where that dog has gone in this great big empty plane of existence we seem to exist. Ah, it's here. Keep running, my child. You're gonna escape. Ah. That dog well and truly got us. Not sure how we're going to escape from this particular dog. We'll find a solution, we will. Let's just run for now. Try to find our way out. No. So where to slow down the dog, distract it? Perhaps if we were to force the dog to swim, we could make things work out. Is there anything under the water that we can use for my own ends? Seems not. Don't see anything here which would be used for grabbing for my own designs. It's just all dirty, 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 dirty. Like it always is in these waters. A very polluted world we seem to exist in. There must be a way though to deflect the attention of the dog. I suspect this water would play a part in the puzzle. But to see if a dog comes for us, and if I go into the water, does the dog swim? This dog swims, right. Now if we were to lure the dog, there we go. Dogs may be able to swim underwater, however, if I'm fast enough I could outpace it. No, I haven't got enough. Aha! The dog struggles! Now we escape. It's going to be close. Ah! We know the solution, we just need to work on the timing. We can get the dog to swim in the water where he will be slower. Come on. You come down. Come for a swim. Now I'm just gonna swim away. Ah! No! That didn't work out in the end. Perhaps if I lure the dog to the other side of the pool, then swim under him nice and quickly, nice and nimbly, he should not detect me. Dogs in this game seem to be the greatest enemy of all, as well as a somewhat infuriating one. These guard dogs seem to have a very big hatred for the colour red. It's almost as if it's like they're bulls. Bulls in cartoons who used to have a thing about the colour red. Either way. Come on. On my child, we have a head start. Run while it struggles to climb. It's on its way. Come on! Aha! What's more, inclines frighten the dog. However, the dog has friends. Climb, climb, climb! Okay, the fence is confused for dogs, but it's still coming. Come on, my child. We need to escape. We need to escape. It's too late. We're caught. My child, you must be faster when you grab. Or at least the grabbing controls could use with being a little better, methinks. Still, get closer to working out the solution. Right. Grab. I have a better solution, actually. Let's just make the dogs confused. Come on, dogs. Come this way now. Watch them run. See, with dogs in this world, I'm easily confused. However, I need to get better at confusing them. We're getting closer once more. The dogs can be confused. We just need to use these 2 dimensions. It's strange that we have to use 2 dimensions. And unfortunately, the child's clumsiness as well there. That cost me valuable time. This is a puzzle that is all about the timing. Come on then. Come to this side. There we go. No, child! Stop falling when you descend! Every time this child falls when he descends, he costs me valuable seconds, which I need to use to grab onto those balls. Come on. Let the dogs come. Now, child. Child! Every time! I did not even interfere with the buttons, and yet you still choose to fall. Ah, child! Your slowness is beginning to infuriate me. Like the kid from Limbo, you begin to disappoint. However, I still feel like this is just because the controls in this game are not quite right. Now, child, grab and run. Come on. Run, run, run! Now let the dogs come to the other side. You're falling though, once more. It continues to infuriate me. Clumsiness is something which we must try to avoid. Now they're turning around prematurely. Timing these dogs is a thing of great annoyance. And yet this is not a puzzle where I have to think, it's just a puzzle where I just need to... The dogs just... Once more, you're falling costs us time! We don't have time to grab it, just run my child. Sometimes I wonder if you'd be better off with those lurks rather than serving me and continue to disappoint. Now please, cease with your clumsiness. Now run! Grab the plank and run! Right, you've got it, now we must run once more. Child! You failed! If you were to be evaluated by that masked man, you would not score very high. Because you continue to disappoint. You just continue to screw up the most menial tasks. Even just in the most minor ways, you do it, which costs us valuable time, costs you your life. The gift of life is only for those who can actually afford to use it and keep it surviving. All you do is just continue to... It's annoying because the solution is so brazen, the solution is so obvious, but this child, he just continues to piss away every opportunity I give him. I give you safe landings, you just choose to fall. Why do you do this, you stupid child? It's only a dog, it's not even hitting the fence that hard. But all you just do is continue to waste my time. I mean, why do you lose your grip? Just grip harder, grip better. Just don't disappoint me anymore. Now come on, we must run, we must run! Child, you're infuriating me now. Enjoy your meal, dogs. You deserve to eat the slow prey. The prey that can't even bother to keep itself alive. The prey that clearly has no will to live because it just chooses to fall off a fucking fence. You're dead again, child. I don't even care. I don't even care. Fuck it. I just don't care. This puzzle is a piece of shit annoyance. It's not even hard. It's just obtuse. All because this child just continues to piss me off. This stupid failure. You just have to do everything as slow as possible, don't you? Everything has to be as slow as possible! You can't work quickly, can you? You have to work quickly if you want to live in this world. Being slow is what costs you your life. Now, climb down without... Why do you even do that? Why do you even fall? I guide you down safely using the controls and you just choose to fall. You cost yourself your own life. You're a fucking suicidal idiot. Once more, this is not a puzzle that is hard. It's not a puzzle that requires thinking. The solution is quite obvious, just to make the dogs time to your will. It's just annoying because this child, he chooses just to ruin everything that you make him do. Go on, climb to the other side, you stupid butt. Why do you even... I didn't even have my hands on the keyboard. He throws himself off a wall. Can't you just hold walls better? Now, come on. Now things are working in our favour. Grab and run. Grab and run. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't even have words for your death anymore. I just don't have words for your death. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Just why are you so good at failing? I mean, look there. We finally got something right. Now, please don't mess it up. Let the dogs come round. What's more, you just fall off at your own will. This is why you disappoint me, child. This is why you continue to disappoint. Now, there we go. Right, now, please, grab it quickly. We seem to have an advantage. If we jump from the fence rather than just descending the regular way, we seem to buy ourselves some more seconds. So I guess, at the moment, that's a nice little hint I found for myself. But once more, I still remain unimpressed with the quality of puzzles. Now, jump. We might have the chance to escape. We still need to pull at least one more plank away. How many planks do you need to pull away? Would not crawling just be enough for you? You can clearly escape now, but those dogs won't fit through. Dogs won't just be stunned by a stupid little wall. These dogs are smarter than we give them credit for. They are scared of ledges, of course, but that's about it. Now run before the dogs catch up. They are coming, but at least this time you actually choose to self-preserve and defend the door. They'll find a way through though, we must hurry. Into the stranger industrial estate. Oh. Are ladders really that hard for you to use? This time descend the ladder without screwing everything up. It seems we're still within this strange processing plant, which seems to extend for miles upon miles. Yet its purpose is something that is still unknown, for our light in that room suggests, we might have to control yet another drone. Or at least this person here, there's a submarine of sorts. Where these people going, though, my detection is inevitable. Hide in the shadows, my child, where you cannot be seen. These people don't wear masks, they don't have faces, yet they seem to be able to move upon their own will. Are they some sort of middle class, perhaps? But while they look at their radios and data tapes, we shall escape while they do not look. Child, descend from the ladder while they are not looking. Now we can steal their submarine, perhaps. There we go. Now we can escape, and this time we are the ones who have the ability to see. I can see that there is very little for us to see. We must just travel underwater in order to make our escape. And luckily this time we won't have to worry about our levels of oxygen or our levels of air. There should be enough here to keep me alive. If we go deeper and deeper though, how deep does this go? There's a door here that we must open. This thing charges forward when we choose to grab, so that is a strange option we have on this machine. And now we go neither up nor to the right. Down will be the best option then, I guess. But then again, I don't see a way out. Perhaps if I shine my light around, we can find a solution. We seem to have very good control over our lighting. There we go. We charge through the bottom. Now where are we? Are we under the world? How deep is the water in this world? Do we live on an island that floats? Obviously all things float, but we seem to be floating to a great extent, and I swim into a wall. Is there a way out? No, just a ceiling. Deeper we go. How deep can we go before we end up in the pits of hell? We will go deeper then, I guess. Deeper and deeper. How much deeper can we go though? Can this submarine even take it? Great vines also seem to exist. And a hole in the wall, that will be our way out. Charge the submarine forward, we shall escape. Charge, there we go. Through this corridor, this flooded corridor. Perhaps the civilization of the mast is built upon the flooded ruins of the civilization of those of the unmasked. Perhaps there is still an explanation for the well, not righteous, but the rampant classism which exists within this world. But we can continue underwater and the lights start to flash. It seems that we might be able to find something of use. But once more, another crack in the wall means we need to charge. But I did not build up enough momentum for this charge. Build up the momentum, my child. There we go. Another charge should bring us through. Seems that this wall is tougher than those that we've already encountered. There we go. Full reverse charge. It's continuing to help. But part of me suspects this might be a journey's end for me in a submarine. I suspect those wire big frames in the walls. They might not break this time around. But we shall make sure to break apart all aspects of the wall. All little parts. If we break them all, then we might be able to squeeze the submarine in. I do not know. Or at least I could do that, and yes, I do suspect actually that we are at journey's end. However, to escape this submarine, I do not... Ah, there we go, he escapes the submarine. So now if we swim down into the deep, perhaps we can squeeze through this hole in the wall. Yes, we can, and perhaps the water is not that deep after all. We can at least deliver ourselves some air. Right, let's just continue through this underwater ruin. Let's continue to try and piece together the mystery. But right now it seems there's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing that's trying to spot me. No dogs, at least, who would provide me with a more pain in my body, as well as in my temperament. If we escape, it seems there are just a few rats. They're not a problem for me, though. It seems that right now, going above the water is not the correct solution. But then again, there is a rope. If we climb up here, we should be able to grab onto the rope. Yes, this must be the way out after all. Up through this shaft. Yes, we can escape. But now we're back on the top side where spotting could be a very, very real thing. But also it's a museum of some sort. Number 2. There's a specimen behind the glass. What else is further down here? Nothing more than another shaft back to the watery pits. Perhaps they're growing something here in this facility. Something about trees, they're studying them? We do not know. Maybe the masked men are strangers to our world. Or these barrels will be something that's going to provide me with great woe. Escape, my child, and you have died. Not a surprise, though. Not a surprise at all. Perhaps we should leave this trapdoor open. Or something open. Child, can you open a trapdoor? No, a trapdoor is a one-way ticket. Right. We shall open the door and we shall travel as fast as we can then. There we go. Now run away from the barrels. Make sure you are underwater before they come. There we go, we've avoided our fate. Let them crash down, let them bob about. Now we can make sure to escape without being caught in their wrath. As we manage to dive out of their path. Now back up here, back up the rope. We're going to make our way back up here, and we shall see what else lies in this area. But those barrels were precariously placed, as well as the entire building in general. Everything seems to exist on a slant. It's very curious, I must admit. But what lies through this door, I do not know. Looks like we are in the outside of a factory of this industrial complex. I see scaffolding, I see lights, boilers, and other stuff. Yeah, there's still very little explanation, but there is this strange device which has lights and sort of mines. Perhaps if I was to pull it from the top. Generator of some sort? Ah, it's an elevator shaft. It does not travel very far though, but if we were to travel up, we could probably make our way onto that next platform. Jump my child, there we go. Right, we've figured out the strange elevator that only works very, very badly. However, what is up here, I do not know. It's more ruins and yes, this entire building seems to exist on a slant. Still need to try and figure out what happens in this world. We would just climb up a little bit more. No, child! You descended to the water, but you were very stupid there. I only commanded you to jump on the rope, not to throw yourself off it. Now we must make our way back up and use the elevator once more. But then again, what exists further to the right? What exists past the elevator? It's something we shall have to see. So let us continue to make our way across. For we are in these great ruins, but then again, perhaps if we were to travel further to the right, there will be something that would result in me being discovered. I suspect that will be the truth, though there is no harm in looking. I see trees growing in the ruins as well, trees which seem to have augmentations that are mechanical, but either way, this is actually the edge. So at the edge of a complex, but it looks like we might be at the edge of escape. Escape into the forest, we could hide forever away from the masked men, and perhaps from there we could maybe find our way into, you know, being saved. I mean, will it be our job to even stop the masked men, or is it our job just to simply escape and save our own? I doubt a child so small, a child so weak, a child so prone to being caught could bring down an entire hierarchy. But if it is so, then it will be so. Jump onto the rope now, my child. Climb up a little bit so we have some depth, some height. Now swing the rope, swing with all your might. We're going to make sure we jump through this window without that much of a fight. There we go, we are through the window and you descend. Luckily you did not manage to break both your legs this time. Press this button and we'll see what happens. It opens that door. What was the purpose of opening the door? I suspect it involves the submarine of all things. However, how, I do not know. Can a submarine be made to scale over this water? Or at least this little wall? Perhaps it can with some adequate boosting. We could boost it, force it... We are not alone in these waters. Into a submarine where you will be safe. No, into a submarine. We are not alone here. No, child, do not... There we go, we jump over, and perhaps we are away from that strange swimming item. Let us continue to explore this world. Still quite deep down here, and there is a way across. Charge through this door, and we shall maybe find an alternative way out. But it still remains flooded, that is all I can say. More doors will just exist to be charged down. Is this game going to get any harder, any more complex, or will it just be charging around in my little submarine? But that is all life seems to add up to, for I suspect soon we will have to avoid something which is pursuing me. There is also a button. Let us also just continue to explore. Before we press the button, let us weigh up our options, see what our obstacles are. Right now it seems that this is the edge of the water. Charging into here seems to have little effect. But there are also lights in the water, which I guess is a nice touch. But it seems here there is a door. And I suspect this is a door that charging the door will not bring it down. However, that button I suspect will open the door. Once more, a very simple solution to a very simple puzzle. Should we even call it a puzzle? That name sounds a little too steep for this. But I suspect once I exit this pod and press this button, something strange will happen. Now child, if you could escape, please just exit the pod. Come on my child, exit the pod. Now press the button, but be prepared to swim like mad. I know we're going to be chased, I can feel it in my blood. But it's bringing the water levels down. This is not what I expected, but let us continue to travel before it is too late. So now we should be able to squeeze through this barrier here, though it seems that we cannot. But I suspect now that the door is open, so I see where this is going. Once more, another simple flotation puzzle I detect. But then again, can a child swim through? Perhaps a submarine is not needed. Yes, there's no water ahead. The submarine was not needed. I suspect we just bring the water level up to the appropriate level for our submarine, but nope. Instead we continue our journey. But then again, it actually gets deeper. No, the submarine is needed. We bring the submarine to one side, we float the water. A very simple measure of just balancing out where water goes. Nothing too complex at all, but oh well, I guess it's what we should do. Now, we'll bring the water level back. I shall just take my submarine over to the button as well for reasons of laziness, reasons of sloth. But to solve this puzzle, and then, you know what, I think that is enough explored for one day. Yeah. I'm sure I saw something. We are not alone. Perhaps it was my own shadow I saw. I do not trust these waters. I know I saw something swimming around. We live in dangerous times indeed. Let us bring the submarine to this side. And now, my child, I suspect you will be in for the fastest swim of your life. Descend into the water. Make sure you are ready to push the button. Then you must ascend and escape. Something around here is swimming. Something around here which might see you as a food. So we must make sure we make good and we escape very, very quickly, my child. So, press the button and make your escape. Make sure to get some air as well. I keep my eyes open, but whatever that mysterious creature is, it seems to be playing its hand very slowly. If it wants to attack us, it takes its time. Nevertheless, I'm safe within my submarine. Now, let us jump the submarine, across through the door, and into the next pool of water. And I guess that is where we should also call it an end, though there is still plenty more to explore, more doors to charge in my submarine. How much longer will we be in this submarine as well? Will the submarine ever become difficult? Something is in the water. A girl! Come here, jump into the submarine! Or at least ascend. Ascend into the light. Ascend to the top, ascend to the surface! What is she doing? Is she native to water? I don't want her to drown. Come! If I charge towards her, it would help. I do not know what she's trying to do. She avoids me. Perhaps if she just follows me, it will provide us with a solution. Nope, she latches on. This creature, she's hostile. It seems now we have a new foe. However, that is where we shall call it the end of the day. Next time we shall try to discover how to escape a watery grave.